Hello and welcome to Iron Roads. We're here to check out the demo of this game today. It's kind of a transportation game where you have to transport stuff from city to city without linear trains crash. So let's jump right in to a new game. We're going to do scenarios. Endless mode is not available in the demo, and I haven't checked out the challenges yet, but scenarios are kind of, there's only one scenario right now, Forgotten Valley, I believe. This one is not available in the demo, the Horseshoe Isle. There's a couple other ones. So let's check out Forgotten Valley. A place where cats laze by the pool and chimps eat banana bread all day. Sounds awesome. So this is our map here. We have Mercy Shore City here in red, Tremblay Stadium in blue, Neptunia in yellow, and this green color Hazelmere. So the first thing we want to do is check the contracts. Contracts are down here on the bottom. This is kind of our menus down here. We have some graphs that are kind of show your production and transportation and profit. This is our contract. Right now we only have one contract available to us. You can have two contracts active at one time. Right now we have one available to us, so we want to connect Mercy Shore and Tremblay Stadium and transport at least one passenger or cargo and transport 15 passengers. So let's click that to activate it and close this up. And so Mercy Shore and Tremblay Stadium, we got to connect these two cities. Okay, so our money is located in the top right corner. Everything costs money to build. We can build platforms. This little hammer right here is our build menu. We can build a platform. So let's build a, I guess right there. And we'll build a platform up here. That's how we connect the two, and then we can just build a track between the two. So now we have this two connected by station. Now we just need a train on there. So let's grab the train menu down here. Add service, create a route. We want to go from Mercy Shore to Tremblay Station. Click done. That adds us a route right here. We can buy a train to put on that route. These are our choices. This one has carrying capacity to 5, load rate of 2. It travels at 50. This one travels at 25, but it loads faster. This is the upkeep, $120 per hour. This one travels really slow, but it only uses 30 per hour. We're going to go ahead and choose this one, I guess, middle of the road guy. We're going to go ahead and add 3 carriages to it right off the bat and confirm. That should start if we put the game in play. There's our train. As you can see, so this, let's speed it along here. So it slowly ticks up and has passengers that want to board the train or cargo, whatever it is. And it's just transporting it back and forth. So just like that, we can collect our $2,000 for completing that contract. And go back to the contract screen. And we're going to let that run so we earn some money in the background. Now we have 2 contracts. Let's go ahead and activate both of them. Kind of shows this circle here that shows that they're activated. Then we can close this and they will be pinned to the top right of the screen. This one we've already completed, can carry 8 passengers or cargo from Mercy Shore to Tremblay Stadium. So that was easy enough. Let's collect that one. This one is connect Tremblay Stadium and Neptunia, and Mercy Shore and Neptunia. So Neptunia is over here, so we got to figure out how to get a track from here over to here. Okay, so you can also click on Mercy Shore here, and it'll give you a little summary about the city. It's quite comical. You can read these, but this town is inhabited by cats. Shows you your arrivals last hour, on time 100%. And if you zoom in here, you can kind of see some whimsical little cats floating in the pond. Pretty fun stuff. So let's connect the cities. I'm going to start building a little bit bigger, see if we have the money to do so. Let's go ahead and build. Now these cities do grow. They do spread out as the cities grow. You can see it just grew there a little bit. So we're going to try to build 2 stations at each one here. Let's put 2 platforms down over here. And then do like a crisscross. And that puts this, they don't really have signals in this game, but you can go to the orders mode, and there's a non-stop zone. So if you put this in here, it'll only let one train into this block at a time. So it's kind of like a signal. It helps control traffic. Let's do the same thing over at this one. Put a little crisscross so they can switch tracks. But let's make sure it's nobody collides. So that's kind of like a signal, and that way we can do a track coming down this way. Let's grab a bridge. Throw a bridge in there. That is connected up there, and then we can, I don't know if we can run the second one up here. We probably can. So that'll work out nicely. This little trash can here, we do get refunded. So that way we have a two-way track. And we can go back to our, oops, a little too far there. Then we can go back to the orders menu. And these little arrows, we can create a one-way zone. So let's just go ahead and say the top is this way, the bottom is this way. Let's do the same thing over here. That'll make sure the trains are always traveling in the right direction. And they don't run into each other. So that connects Mercy Shore and Neptunia. Let's go ahead and create a route for that. Add service, create route. We're going to do Mercy Shore to Neptunia. Done with that, let's buy a train. I'm going to stick with this one for now. Confirm it, and we can actually copy it so that we have two of them. So you can see them operate, and they will switch tracks out as needed. And that, just like that, we completed all our missions, because passengers can go from here to here and then Mercy Shore to Neptunia. So we don't have to connect them directly. They are smart enough to travel from here up to here and then down to there. So that completes that contract. Now let's take a look at the contracts again. We have two more available to us. Let's go ahead and activate both of them since we don't have any other choices. Let's keep this running so we can make some money. So this one is no more than 15 people waiting at Neptunia, which we have met already, but it will change as it goes. See. And then transport 200 passengers. And Mercy Shore to Hazelmere should be no less than 100 minutes. So we have not connected those. We have Mercy Shore here and Hazelmere down there, so we'll have to get that connection going in a minute. But this should be done right there, so let's go ahead and collect that one. Check this now, we do have a couple other ones available to us. We have 10 passengers from Mercy Shore to Neptunia in an hour, currently 11, and Tremblay Stadium to Neptunia, currently 7. Let's go ahead and take this one. We've got 109 passengers here at Mercy Shore waiting to go to the blue. So we got to address that. Let's go ahead and modify this track a little bit. Let's let this train get out of the way. Let's let them go back down. Pause the game here and we will alter this track a little bit. Let's go ahead and delete this. We're going to leave that station there just to reserve the space. But we are going to delete this stuff here. And let's go ahead and put in 2 platforms here. That way we can just build this here. That's still connected to the city. We don't want to do it that steep. It takes forever to turn if you do it that steep. But let's leave this here for a minute. Let's actually put another platform down here as well. Put another track coming up here. Do our crisscross. And that way we can throw a second train on this track here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's unpause it now. This is red route to the blue route, so let's go ahead and expand that and copy this train. Just like that, we have 2 trains on the track. I guess we'll let them do that thing for now. We'll probably set these to one-way tracks in a little bit, but it's lowering down the number there, so we're good there. Let's work on connecting Mercy Shore all the way down to Hazelmere here. I think what we're going to do is, now normally you can't put stations up this high, so like for instance, if I want to do a platform down here, it's not going to let me, it's not close enough to anything. But because we've built platforms up here, we can go ahead and build 2 more. So it's kind of a nice little expansion of the city, and we're going to do our track crossing here. And let's see if we can run track all the way over to, it's going to be a very expensive bridge. Got this mission done, let's go ahead and collect that one. And see what we can do if we can get rid of these rocks. So it's going to let us do that. Let's go ahead and build that. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that before. So that is very expensive. But we are going to do the same thing down here. And just work our way towards Hazelmere. Go ahead and bring this down here. And we're going to want to come across here. Burning through money quite quickly. We'll do 3 for now, because we can. I gotta figure out how to connect 3 of these to 2 of these, though. Probably something like that. I don't know, we'll try that, see how that works out. So that is Hazelmere connected to Mercy Shore. We just got to add a route. Add service from create a route from Mercy Shore all the way down to Hazelmere. Hit done. It is smart enough to know where you want the train to go. Once you start connecting trains, you can put waypoints in and add a waypoint in here so that it guarantees to go on a certain track. So you would throw a waypoint, say right here on this track, and then you would set that waypoint as a destination, and it would go that way. For now, we're not that complicated, so we don't need to worry about it. But that's good there. Let's buy a train. Let's do... This one goes quite quickly, but it loads quite slowly. 142 miles an hour, but it loads at 1 speed and it only holds 4 people. So let's just stick with this one for now. Confirm that. And see if it's operating. There it is there. Once we start delivering stuff, it'll tell us right now our current time is 167. It needs to be less than 100 minutes. It's a long route, so let's go ahead and add a second train to it, see if that helps at all. Let that run for a minute and see if it adjusts our time at all. In the meantime, let's go ahead and look at the contracts. Looks like we only have one more available to us. That's this Optimise network. Click to activate that one. That one is 2,000 passengers transported, 100 passengers per hour, and 40% of your passengers are on time. Right now we're at 44%. This passenger on time percentage is quite hard to figure out, so I have not been able to figure out what affects that. But we have quite a few passengers, 117 waiting to get down to Hazelmere. And over here we have quite a few passengers sitting there. So let's go ahead and add some more trains to that route, see if that helps it out. If not, we'll have to look at putting a faster train on there. Let's go ahead and double that so we now have 4 trains on that route, and this goes from the red to this circle bullseye looking thing, which is Hazelmere. So right here we had a problem because we forgot to put our arrows in. So they are stuck in each other. So we have to click on stick on this one. It's going to unload all the passengers and reset the train. We have to confirm that. That clears it out, but let's go ahead and put the orders in so that we can. Let's see, this is this way. So you can do some crazy things like that. So it will fix itself. Got another one here. Let's get these set, then we will. Let's see, this should be going this way. This should be going this way. Let's go unstick these trains. Unstick it, confirm it, and then that should fix everybody. Doing good here. This needs quite a few yellow are waiting to go. Let's go ahead and add another train to that route. That is yellow, red to yellow, this one here. Go ahead and add another train to that route. We have to watch because those require maintenance and we don't want our money to be going down. So we collected this one. We got the Hazelmere one down 99. So collect that. This should be on time percentage. Should be fixed pretty soon here. Once it recalculates with the extra trains. There we go. That's all done. So we got a pretty smooth operating system right now. There's a little bit of a backup here, 44 yellow. This one's looking pretty clear. And this is looking pretty good. You can zoom pretty far out, so it's nice to see your whole map humming along. Pause it and watch all your trains fly around. Looks pretty good. We got some new contracts here. Achieve per passenger profit of 20. We're currently at 16. And then travel from Mercy Shore to Hazelmere now is less than 60 minutes. Before it was less than 100 minutes. So we can probably look at just selling off those trains. We're currently 86. We could try adding 2 more trains to the system. If that doesn't work, we could put the faster trains on. I think we'll try the faster trains just for see how they work. So let's go ahead and go to this. And we can just go to this route here, which is this one. Sell off all our trains so they don't get stuck behind each other. And then buy a train. And let's buy the fast one. Go ahead and confirm that and copy that 4 times. We'll see what that does to our travel time. It's going to take a minute to register, but look how fast it is zipping along. Got a little backup here. I knew this was going to happen, so let's pause it. This intersection's not great, so let's go ahead and clear it and fix it up. Let's try that. Not super happy with that either, but it looks a lot better. Let's go ahead and let them rip. Seems to be flowing okay so far. Currently at 158, but that's going to adjust down once these trains have a couple times do a couple runs. Passenger profit of 20 is getting pretty close. We're at 19. There we go. We got the per passenger profit. Let's click that one. This is trending down 90 now. So we might have to add 1 more train to it, but we're actually going to delete these once we meet this goal because they're not. There we go. That met that one. We'll leave them go for now. See if they keep up with the passenger count. Looks like they're doing okay. Got quite a hold up here. Look at doing something there in a minute. Let's check the contracts. Activate that one, activate this one. $400 passengers per hour, that seems crazy high. So achieve per passenger profit of 25. No more than 20 waiting at Mercy Shore. 30 passengers from Mercy Shore to Tremblay Stadium in an hour, currently 19. So let's work on probably fixing this connection up since there's kind of a backlog here. All right, one thing to know, I haven't used these tunnels yet, but you can actually tunnel under the city. So if you wanted to put tracks here, you could actually tunnel under the city and do so. We're not going to do that right now. We are going to do a little... Let's actually open up this route menu. Let's go ahead and just sell this whole route. Confirm it. Gets rid of the whole route. We're going to go ahead and delete all of this. Got a platform here. We can put a platform in right here. And just make a small... We'll grab a bridge here. And we'll just make a small loop. Actually just put a second platform in here in case we want to expand in the future. Probably one here too. And then we can just finish deleting this stuff and something like that. Let's go ahead and add the route back in. Gotta add a new service. Create a route. Mercy Shore to Tremblay. We're done. We're gonna actually just buy these small trains here for this one. They're very inexpensive maintenance wise, so that's why we're going to do it, and they don't have far to travel. Let's go ahead and choose this one. This one is fixed. You cannot have more carriages on it. It's just these two. Let's confirm that and copy 3 of them. Let's go ahead and let it rip. And forgot to set our thing, so let's pause that. Go ahead and set the orders to one way. I should fix that, and then let's go ahead and unstick these guys. So that should be a nice little efficient route. From here on out, the contracts get quite into optimizations, and 400 passengers per hour is a huge jump from what we've been doing. So this is kind of probably the part that I need to balance out a little bit more. But it is just a demo, so it's a good look at the game. We could look at making routes from Hazelmere to Neptunia, and just increasing our efficiency that way and making more direct routes for people. But that's going to do it for this episode. Gives you a first look at Iron Roads. It is currently available on Steam as a free demo, so check it out if you're interested. Thanks for watching.